Hey guys, it's Jay from West Coast Tarot. I just wanted to check in with you guys and give you a little bit of an update. I have been getting a lot of emails and asking me like questions, concerns about where I'm at. And I do have a little bit of time. I just finished up the February love readings, so I am waiting for those videos to upload. And I was like, well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and give you guys an update. I usually don't show my face on camera, and that's for several reasons, and I may do a whole different video on that. But first and foremost, as most of you guys know, I did start a new job in October. Okay, this is a very huge company. It's a management position. And we have a company really stronghold in California, but we have facilities in upwards of 8 different states. And I really have always dreamt about getting into this company. They're very hard to get into, and I got in. And I knew there was going to be a bit of a challenge, but I didn't really expect this much of a challenge. And it really is a very time-consuming job. And right before I started the job, I did get a call from one of my family members who's very psychic, and she told me, and this is someone who has predicted like the last 2 genders, my last 2 children, she's predicted the genders of them. And she told me, she's like, I have to tell you something. You were in my dream last night, and she's like, I was trying to talk to you and you're sitting down and you're like, no, and you're ignoring me and you won't listen to me, you won't pay attention. And she's like, you're just regretting something. And she had no idea at the time what I was going through, the job offers I was getting. She had no clue what was going on. She's like, I don't know what happened, but all I know is I fast forward, something happens, and you have your children, and you're happy, and you're opening the door to everything that you've ever wanted. And that stuck in my mind. And as soon as I started the job, like my first day, I realized that I made the wrong choice. I was thinking like, maybe I should call the other recruiters back and, maybe, but then it's like, it's like the earth and the fire in me. Like I'm such a good worker. No matter what I go through, I always find a way to get over it. I'm usually successful in pretty much everything that I do. I'm a really good worker. So I was just like, I'm not going to back down. I made this commitment, and I'm going to stick to it. So I definitely, took this job, but it really takes a lot from me. I'm expected to answer emails like 24/7. I get phone calls 24/7. My job does not leave me. And then on top of that, I have, on top of driving to public transportation and driving and then walking to my work, I have like typical 4 hours of commute a day. It does have its perks, but really it has been taking a lot away from West Coast Tarot. So I do apologize for that, and I'm counting down the days that I can transfer out or get to a different company. And I'm already 4 months in, so I'm just really trying to make it. I'm trying not to let this job break me. I've been, I don't even feel safe at this job. I definitely feel like people are very cutthroat there. And at first, I even had I had to earn the respect from my staff. I definitely feel like they when I came in, there was a little bit of a level of trust that I had to build with them, because they don't respect my boss, and my boss was their boss. And so when they came in and realized that I'm not like him, I'm not lazy, I'm a good worker, I'm a great manager, they definitely have, I've earned their trust. And I definitely feel like a lot of them try to help me out, even though they're union members and there's things that they should not be doing. When other people are not around, they'll pull me aside and really just try to help me because they want me to be their boss. So I'm very grateful for my staff. But it's just a lot, and I don't want to get too much into it, but I just don't feel very safe there. And it's a lonely position. It's lonely when you're at the top and you have to worry about people going after you, or just something not going right in someone else's department and them trying to blame you for it, because I really learned very quickly at this job that shit rolls downhill. Okay, so that's just number one. I do have a new job, so that's been pulling me away from doing YouTube videos. Okay, and a lot of you are like, why don't you just do YouTube full time? I probably could do YouTube full time, but where I live at, it doesn't pay the bills. Okay, so YouTube will not pay your pension. YouTube does not pay for your health insurance. I do make a good amount of money on the side, but it's not my bread and butter. Okay, so I definitely have, even though I'm not happy at my job, I have great benefits. And I don't need YouTube to survive, okay? But I do enjoy doing YouTube. I do enjoy vibing with all of you. I do enjoy connecting with everyone. But it doesn't really, it's not my bread and butter. You know, I do have a steady clientele, and that's another reason why I haven't been posting on YouTube. Even to this day, I'm still getting appointments booked, and I haven't put videos out in a couple weeks or so. So I definitely have a huge steady clientele on my own outside of YouTube, and they really take a lot from me. So also, if you're listening and you're like, why haven't I gotten my video? And you have an appointment today, you'll get your video. But I had to take time, because if I didn't find time now, I would not be doing YouTube videos for tomorrow. So all the February love readings are coming out tomorrow. It is Sunday right now, so they will be coming out tomorrow. When I do find time, I really need to protect my energy, and I need to rest. So sometimes your appointments can be delayed up to 4 days, like I said, because sometimes I just have to get out of town. I just have to spend time with my kids. I just have to get away. So just understand that and just respect that. When I am like a few days late, it's because I just need it. I have to like really just rest myself, because it gets really draining. I deal with a lot of case files. You know, I don't just deal with love. I mean, love is the primary reason, but people also consult me for other things aside from love: health, legal issues, people who have passed on. So I really get really tired very easily. So I have to protect what energy I do have for my children. So just be aware of that. But yeah, it's like no matter what, I am not going to stop doing this. I'm going to still stay in the game. I have been told by other people that, you know, maybe just stop doing personal readings, because I really should have more subscribers. I'm a pretty good tarot reader, and I just don't have time to do this full time. And people don't realize that, yeah, I have my 8-hour workday. I'm technically on the clock as an exempt, you know, manager 24/7. I'm responsible for everything that happens in my department. And when I have appointments, people don't realize I don't just do 1 or 2 readings a day. If I look at my schedule, I have 8 hours of appointments to do, 6 hours of appointments to do. And I really still don't understand how my clients tell me that other readers have been 4 weeks behind, 5 weeks behind. I sometimes am 3 or 4 days behind, but I do what I got to do. And even if that means working long hours, I make sure that I get my appointments out. So very rarely am I 4 days behind, but it does happen, especially when I need to get away or I need to protect my energy. Okay. And sometimes I barely even have time for myself. I have to just it's almost like even trying to meet up with my girlfriends. It's like, you know, we have to schedule appointments just to make time, because that's how it is. And I don't expect for this to be this way forever. I do plan on making some changes pretty soon, but just know that I'm not intentionally not putting YouTube videos out. I will do it when I can, whenever I find time. Like today, I had to just make sure I put some appointments as late appointments, because if I didn't make time for YouTube readings, then they wouldn't be out for another week or two, because I have so many appointments scheduled. So I just wanted to give you guys an update and just tell you where I've been at. I'm okay, but I'm just really pulled. I'm definitely very drained sometimes. And if I feel like I'm not at 100%, I'm not going to half-ass things with you. Okay. I'm not going to give you a half-ass video or a half-ass reading. I put my heart and soul into everything that I do. Okay, so just know that, and I am gonna leave it here, you guys. But yeah, come back tomorrow. All of your videos will be up on Monday, and now I'm gonna go ahead and get to my appointments before I get a bunch of emails saying, "Where have you been? Why is my video?" Your video is coming. And one of my number one pet peeves is when someone emails me and says, "Oh, where's my video at? Have you forgotten?" And I look, and it's like they emailed me at 5:30 in the morning. I'm in California. I don't work on your time. I don't work on everyone's time in the world. I work on my own time. I am Pacific time zone. So all of your videos are on my time. It's not 24/7 West Coast Tarot. Okay, I give you the time that it states in the box below. I always abide by everything. I will never lose track of an appointment. I think some readers do that, and that's why people email me, because some people have you email them and then PayPal them, and that sounds really disorganized. But I can't speak for other readers. I just speak for myself. So just know that your appointment is always tasked, and it will not go away. It will not disappear until I mark it as delivered and done. So you will always get your video. The only time to email me is if there's a change in your question. Okay, other than that, you will always get your video. I promise. I pinky promise. But yeah, I just want to check in with you guys. I appreciate your support, and I wish love and light to you guys. And thank you so much. Take care.